Alright, what is up? This is SLOplays, and I am back at it again with some more Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 DLC 13 and Legendary Pack 2 content news and speculation videos here on the channel. I am so excited to be bringing you guys a part 2 to yesterday's video. If you haven't seen it, please go check it out down below. I pretty much break down the entire trailer that we got on Friday night, depending on your time zones and everything. We went over basically everything that was shown off in terms of the cutscenes. We went over the actual gameplay of Caulifla, the new character, the third and potentially final character of this DLC. And obviously the teaser at the very end, which we're going to expand on that more via the community, what you guys were talking about in the comment section. Believe me, I'm reading all the comments that you guys are putting. Like, I'm at the gym yesterday, I'm reading the comments, bro. I'm in the grocery store, you know, checking out, I'm reading your comments. All right, so that's why I love this community in terms of the responses that I get from people. Plus, we actually have a lot of other Xenoverse content creators like Burkall, Rikudu, Cabby, and all them that did their speculation and breakdown videos as well. And a lot of people had their own takes and comments, and I want to go over all of that and present to you guys something that is pretty obvious, but maybe something that might have been overlooked for some of y'all. And I want you guys to kind of digest this. And oh man, I'm so excited to talk about this. So let's go ahead and just jump straight into it. All right. So yesterday we talked about Bardock. Okay, at the end, Fu says to him, like, oh, hey, you want to change the future, right? Let me help you. Fu's saying that he wants to help Bardock, okay? It's very weird. It's random as hell, okay? And I don't know why, what his reasoning for it is other than, oh, I gotta experiment and to gain fucking knowledge and shit, because he's the biggest nerd on the planet, and I love Fu. He's a great character in the series so far. So, basically, a lot of people brought up the fact that Bardock might be getting a potential new transformation or something like that. And in all honesty, I'm going to say that it's very, very unlikely because it's Dimson Bandai. In terms of like a new form or something like that, now it still could happen. And I'm going over everything that is possible, okay? And that's another thing that a lot of people, like, they just see my video title and thumbnail and they're like, oh, it's guaranteed to happen and all that shit. No, if you actually watch my videos, which to those of you that actually watch the whole videos, thank you so much. You guys are in the know, you guys understand what's going on, and y'all are the smart ones, all right? Y'all are the intelligent ones. I don't know what these people who are just like looking at a thumbnail, they see a picture on the internet and they're like, holy shit, it's true, it's happening, and then they set their expectations high when I clearly state in every single one of my videos that I do speculation on that none of this is confirmed. Do not get your hopes up. I try my best to say, at least in every single video, like, hey, you know, this is stuff that could happen, stuff that I would like to happen, but if it doesn't, I mean, you've been warned, all right? And for a majority, y'all who actually support the content understand that, okay? And again, I appreciate that. Y'all are the best, all right? I want you to keep being in the understanding of this. I'm making these videos to kind of give you guys ideas, and I love seeing all the cool different responses and things. And even if it doesn't happen, we had fun making the content and just, you know, chilling and speculating because we all love this fucking game, right? All right, so let's go ahead and get into, now that that's out of the way, let's just get into this part, bro. So Super Saiyan 4 Bardock is a big contender if Bardock were to get a new form or something like that. And again, it's very possible because Fu is saying that he wants to help him, okay? And this is going to be something where it's definitely going to be in a timeline where it's a new timeline being created, you know, as Supreme Kai Time said at the end of the trailer or whatever. If you guys saw, again, watch that previous video that I uploaded. But it's kind of reminiscent of what actually happens in Dragon Ball FighterZ, where Bardock, there's a dramatic finish, and again, none of this is canon and none of this is legit. It's just a cool thing that they throw in there, kind of like the Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta versus the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, where they have these like different extra never before seen what if scenarios and stuff. And Xenoverse 2 is all about the what if stuff. So in this dramatic finish, Bardock goes Super Saiyan and he kills Frieza. Like, that never happened in any format, okay? He only goes Super Saiyan in that, I think it was a TV special, versus Chilled, okay? And that was a weird timeline where he's, you know, he doesn't win the battle with Frieza, but he survives. It's a really weird timeline. I don't know what that shit's all about. But this is basically the timeline that he would get if he were to go Super Saiyan, or, you know, not Super Saiyan 4, but, you know, if he were to win and, you know, be helped by Fu. And that's why it's like, how is he gonna win this? Is he just gonna go Super Saiyan and then defeat Frieza? Like, honestly, that sounds like the most bullshit thing ever, but it sounds like Dimps and Bandai. Am I right? Or am I right? Like, that sounds like what they would do. They would just have him go Super Saiyan, make it real underwhelming and like blah or whatever. That's the most realistic scenario. Now, if we're talking the shit that's hype, oh yeah, let's get this right here. This is what I'm talking about. And the reason why it's so possible, because this is something that I want to say a big shout out to Burkle and his community for bringing all this up as well. So, Mr. Aiden Bissell, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. He stated this in his comment section, and I did get comments from you guys down below as well. He said, if you remember in the mission where you fight Vegeta and Goku with Fu replacing Whis, he gives them Super Saiyan 4 instead of them accessing Super Saiyan Blue. And this is all 100% true. Look, I took the liberty of going this morning and recording this footage. So it was in the Infinite History from DLC number 6, the New Time Rift Troubles, okay? So this is where Goku and Vegeta are training with Whis to unlock Super Saiyan Blue. So I'm just going to kind of scroll through here. We're not going to watch, like, you know, the entire clip or whatever, but basically, amazing cutscene. I absolutely love this cutscene. They're training, and Fu is the one that, like he says right here, oh no, Vegeta, your thoughts are all over the place, like replacing the exact same dialogue, like word for word, that Whis says or whatever. So he's basically training them in this aspect, and it was real weird and like awkward as fuck with these cutscenes or whatever. But it doesn't actually show Fu like doing something to Goku and Vegeta. It's just kind of implied that he's the one that did it because he's the one that screwed up the timeline. And this isn't like, it's not like, oh, he replaced you know, the Whis Dragon Ball Super Goku and Vegeta with the Goku and Vegeta from GT. No. These are Goku and Vegeta from DBS, okay? So you fight Fu and all that. Shout out to my CAC looking like an idiot. But yeah, you know, Goku and Vegeta, they're just, you know, talking with you or whatever, blah, 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 go through, and then you fight them. You actually fight Goku and Vegeta after Fu, okay? And they're just in, like, normal Super Saiyan. So, like, when we were first playing this, we were like, okay, they're gonna go Super Saiyan Blue, right? No, dude. No, this part right here. Check this shit out. It's sick as all hell. So whenever you... Oh, the dialogue gets, like, super screwed up. So, they talk about it right there. You just saw it. It says Blutz Waves. The dialogue goes extremely fast. So that ought to set history straight. Haha, that's so boring, though. That's what Fu says, okay? And then Elder Kai says, what are you doing? Oh, crap. Hold on. Let me go back just a little bit. The dialogue gets screwed up because I was using mods on this. But Supreme Kai Time brings up Blutz Waves. So we're just going to... Okay. Now that their power is so perfectly raised. All right? We're reading this. This is actual dialogue, okay, from the DLC Pack 6 Infinite History Quest. Let's see what happens when they're bathed in strong Blutz Waves. Okay, that's what Fu literally says, okay? It's Supreme Kai Time's like shitting her pants. She's like... I shit my pants! Blutz Waves? Like the ones you'd find in a full moon. No, stop! I find that hilarious. And then Vegeta goes... He just has a fucking seizure, and then Goku has a seizure, and they both transform, as you can see, in the Super Saiyan 4. Now, this blew my goddamn mind when I first played it. I'm pretty sure you guys were, like, super blown away. I thought this was the coolest thing ever. Shoutouts to them. Not even changing, they completely changed the clothes that they wear or whatever. So, back over to it and try to read the dialogue. So, yeah, Vegeta and both Vegeta and Goku, they say this is what it feels like to be a god. If only they knew. And Super Saiyan 4, let's be real. Oh, look. I mean, Super Saiyan 4 is godly. We love it. Okay. He says, that's entirely the wrong transformation. That's hilarious, bro. Y'all didn't even do it right. You had one job, Goku and Vegeta, and that was to go Super Saiyan Blue. Y'all fucked it up. Y'all fucked it up. All right. So, oh no, if that's the transformation they learned, they'll never be able to correct history. Don't just stand there. So a new timeline literally gets created right here. Do something already. And then this Goku, the one that is teamed up with you, he goes Super Saiyan Blue. I'm annoyed as fuck by why the dialogue is like that, because like I said, I have a bunch of mods installed and everything, but yeah, you get the idea. You fight Goku and Vegeta. It's badass as all hell. It goes hard, okay? So that was that was a legitimate, real quest that you take on with dialogue. This is all in Xenoverse 2, okay? For those of you that might have potentially forgotten. So that's like the biggest like thing ever, and it's even on here if you go to the wiki or whatever. And I know Wikipedia is not a reliable source or whatever, but this is all legitimate information that they're presenting, because I just literally proved it right there. Okay, so Blutz Waves, all right? Users, Fu. All right, Fu has the ability to do this. If he has energy manipulation and he's able to gather a bunch of energy, Blutz Waves is fucking child's play for this bitch, alright? He's gonna... Look at this. In Xenoverse 2, Fu possesses an unknown ability to turn the tailless godlike Saiyans, okay, from BBS, Goku and Vegeta, into Super Saiyan 4, allowing them to bypass their golden Grade 8 forms completely and transform directly into Super Saiyan 4. Now, obviously, that's, you know, for the purpose and convenience of this game, so that they don't have to make a golden Grade 8 model and all that shit. But yeah, they mistook the form for a new godly Saiyan form, as they had been in the process of attaining Super Saiyan Blue. So they actually thought this was Super Saiyan Blue, but didn't do Fu's meddling or whatever. So unfortunately, it occurred in a time rift, which was later absorbed by Fu, thus not affecting the official history. So yeah, at the very end of it, I forgot to play it, but he just completely absorbs that energy completely. So why did I say that twice? Completely absorbed it. Fuck, whatever. But yeah, at the very end, that timeline doesn't even exist anymore. Okay, so he did create a new timeline, but he just said, "Fuck you, I'm just gonna take it all for myself." So the idea of God Key for Fu, it just, or sorry, not for Fu, but for Bardock, it's very, very unlikely. I already stated that yesterday. It's a cool idea. And I mean, if it happens, great, I'm all for it or whatever, but Super Saiyan 4 fits Bardock. It's an official thing from the Dragon Ball Heroes series. He actually gets this form and everything. So, in the actual trailer itself, a lot of people were bringing this up too, and I tried to do a little bit of research on Remote Serious Bomb and everything, and obviously this is the move that seals a character's AWOKEN. Okay, and he does that to Gogeta Blue, but never once does he say that he's stealing the power, because some people were I don't know where they... I mean, people, like I said, people create their own headcanon and they believe their own stuff, and that's cool, great. You know, have your theories and all that stuff, but it doesn't make any sense to me that Remote Serious Bomb sealing off Gogeta's power is equivalent to him stealing the power and giving it to someone else. Now, it's different with the Super Saiyan 4 thing, because he actually has the ability to unlock a Saiyan's potential to go Super Saiyan 4 via Blutz Waves. Okay, he actually has that ability. But this shit right here, this is just, like I said from the beginning, for the convenience of the DLC 13 story mode, to introduce a base form Gogeta, which is a really cool thing. Like, I didn't even think about that for the longest time or whatever. Until people brought it up, you know, whenever we saw the actual image, when it was first revealed. So it's such a cool concept, and I like that. But no, I don't think Remote Serious Bomb is just seals it off. He's not taking the energy for himself. And if he is, I do apologize for getting that wrong, but I looked up Remote Serious Bomb. Nowhere in any, you know, format or any sort of quote that I find, and even in the game, it doesn't say like that he's using the energy for himself. No, it's just, oh, let me seal off your power, and then the second input, you know, and this is a very unique skill and everything. Second input, he literally just does his fucking dad's Remote Serious Bomb, or Serious Bomb in his own way. He does the laugh, and then he throws it like a mad scientist or whatever. So yeah, so what I'm thinking is, he just does that to see what happens in that timeline, okay? I don't know how all this is going to connect. I really don't understand the concept of Bardock connecting with, you know, Gogeta and Broly and Cauliflower, but obviously all that's for the community. But what about Jiren? I still don't know if Jiren's going to show up. Hopefully he does. But yeah, they do all that in their timeline, so he goes over here. And maybe the reason why he's doing that, and I mean, the main reason why he's doing all this is to absorb energy. So I wonder if he's just absorbing energy from that timeline in general, and maybe giving it to Bardock. Maybe that's what makes more sense. But the Remote Serious Bomb thing, again, I'm gonna say this. I don't think that's because people were saying this. Took his Super Saiyan Blue, and then he's gonna give it to Bardock. Now that's a cool idea, but no, I don't think that's how that works. I really don't think that's how that works. Again, if I'm wrong on that, and I just don't understand how the remote serious bomb thing works, then I apologize, okay? But I think it's more of like, oh, hey, okay, maybe I'll just give him the energy to power him up. That's like this is like one separate theory, okay? Whatever energy that I took from that timeline, I'm going to go over to Bardock at the beginning of the Xenoverse 2 story, and I'm going to see what happens with this whenever I change history. And that's why I think that Xenoverse 3 or a new game could be coming, because it's like, out of all the points in history that Fu could go to, why is it that he's going to the exact moment where Xenoverse 2 starts, okay? It's like, what you're basically, let me just tell you this. Basically, whatever he does here, actually, the moment that he set foot in this timeline where it's the Bardock TV special, the Father of Goku Bardock shit, this right here that I'm looking at on screen, the moment his fat ass just got down in there was the moment that Xenoverse 2 just got erased. Like, the entirety of Xenoverse 2's story mode is gone because he's creating a brand new timeline, okay? And that's why some people are like, it's just a new timeline, it's just a new timeline. Like, again, I'm not confirming anything, but like, it's so like, it's so fucking profound, bro. Like, this shit is compelling as hell. Like, this man, he's gonna create a brand new timeline that just completely erases, or I don't want to say erases, but like, Xenoverse 2 like got pushed to the side. This is something completely different. So he's rewriting all of history. Before, he was just making little timelines here and there. You know, let me do a little portal here. Let me make Goku go Super Saiyan 7 in this timeline or whatever. But no, this is the start of everything. This was, you know, we're going back to 2016 in this moment. It's crazy, bro. I'm telling you, this shit's nuts. And I love it. I love everything about it. So, all in all, to summarize, Super Saiyan 4 Bardock, if there is going to be any sort of new transformation, or if they're continuing the story, or if they're doing more DLC or something like that, SSJ4 Bardock makes a lot of sense. It really does. Okay, all the evidence that I proved right here in this video, he has the ability to do Blood Wave manipulation, okay, and give a character that transformation. And this is another thing that I want to put in here extra at the very end. Again, not confirming, it's very unlikely to happen, but because they've done it before with Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, where they gave you Super Saiyan Blue Evolved as an AWOKEN for CAC, if they introduce a Super Saiyan 4 Bardock, you bet your ass it is the easiest excuse to give your CAC Super Saiyan 4. And the way you attain it is going to be through Fu. He's going to give you the Blood Sways. How does that sound? How does that shit sound? This sounds pretty good, right? It's not gonna happen. I'm evil. I'm an evil motherfucker. But no, doesn't that look like dead ass? Like, jokes aside and everything, it makes sense, right? Like, if they're gonna introduce Super Saiyan 4 in any way, introduce a Super Saiyan 4 Bardock as a new character, and then have you know, your character be able to get the AWOKEN skill itself. Maybe that's a Xenoverse 3 thing. I don't know, bro. Super Saiyan 4 right now is a really good move. Okay, like I said, it's a very fresh take. It's not Dragon Ball Super. It's a Heroes type of concept that is obviously based off of GT. You know, it gives some more GT airtime and all that stuff. It's nice. It's nice to think about that. And one last thing that I want to bring up, and this is a really cool thing that Burkall pointed out or whatever, but he said, just imagine for a second the final Xenoverse 2 DLC update being Hero Vote, Super Saiyan 4 Bardock, and something to do with future Gohan. Kind of feels like the perfect way to end off the 3 characters getting a new form, given this is the game cover. This blew my goddamn mind when I saw this too, bro, because I completely forgot about this game cover. Goku, future Gohan, and Bardock. Okay, the 3 big characters in the story mode. Okay, these characters, they constantly reappear in the story mode, and that's why it's so important that these characters are all getting a new form as like the final like DLC. It's extremely unlikely to happen, but isn't that a cool idea? You know, give Goku his UI sign, Omen, give Bardock a Super Saiyan 4, and like I said, give Gohan Super Saiyan 3. I think that would make a lot of sense or whatever. Again, it's very unlikely to happen, but it's just something I want to throw in there at the very end there. But yeah, in terms of all this stuff, I feel like if they are going to go a certain route with anything, the most realistic thing is going to be a Bardock that just defeats Frieza. Okay, gains a good power-up boost from Fu. Simple. Easy. It's lazy, okay? And that's what Dimps and Bandai is all about, right? They love this kind of shit. They love doing the quick and easy route. So this is definitely what would be the most realistic thing. Now, what do I want to happen? What do the whole community want to happen? Super Saiyan 4. Okay, any type of God Key shit, it's not gonna happen. I'm just telling you right now, that shit ain't gonna happen. It would be cool though, and if it does happen, I'm all for it. Okay, and the way that he's gonna get it, Bloodwave transformation trigger shit from Fu, because he has that ability. And if they do end up doing that, man, that would make a lot of sense for them to give us like an excuse to finally give us Super Saiyan 4s and Awoken, because Fu has the fucking power to do it himself. Okay, I don't know, man. That's all I wanted to talk about. You know, all the comments that I got from you guys was insane, just scrolling through here. Bardock moving between Xenoverse 1 to Xenoverse 2 timelines, getting stuck in between, all that shit. Fu sealing Gogeta's God Key in general, otherwise Gogeta would just use Super Saiyan God and finish Broly, since he only used blue because of how blue is supposed to be used, aka just power through the enemy. The reason Gogeta doesn't use 2 or 3 is because he knows, thanks to Goku, that those would just, while yes more powerful, drop his time limit below 15 minutes. I don't know how canon or official any of that shit is. I'm not really gonna like get into it too much, and I don't like really getting into that kind of stuff because it gets real confusing and convoluted. But I think for some reason I feel like it was only a Potara thing. I don't remember Fusion Dance dropping the time constraints or whatever it may, the time limit. Yeah, I don't remember any of that happening, so I'm not gonna get into that. But cool theory, cool comment. I like seeing that kind of stuff. Oh yeah, this dude was talking about, next Conton City broadcast, we have a cutscene of full power Jiren UI Goku fighting. By the way, whenever I said the final Conton City broadcast, I mean for DLC 13. Okay, if they want to do another one, great. But we only found 4 artworks in the files. Okay, this is going based off of the files, all right? And it just makes sense. They didn't even tease that there was going to be a new warrior. All they said was to be continued. And they're probably just going to drop one more launch trailer like in a week or 2, and then we get the actual DLC. Okay, so that's it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I love making these. I get so pumped and amped, and I love seeing you guys comment. So comment down below. Tell me what you think. Any sort of theory. It could be the craziest shit ever. I'm going to be reading all of them today. Okay, so thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. I can't even speak. Ring my notification bell, and I'll see you in the next one. I love y'all.
This is Broly, and you are watching SLOplays. Make sure to subscribe, or else I'll destroy your entire planet.